These kids need to stop touching and climbing all over me. I'm not a jungle gym. Somebody's going to get throat punched today.
How do I tell my husband I want an open marriage?
I flush the toilet when my husband is taking a shower because I resent the fact that he gets time without the kids. He screams, I smile.
I used money from my kids' piggy bank when I was short on cash. Dear Mom in the store, calling your daughter's temper tantrum a tempy doesn't make it cute.
I used the TV as a babysitter, even though I vowed I never would.
Now that I have had a glimpse of just how much of a porn perv he really is, I could never trust him alone with my daughter.
I want a divorce. There, I said it. Over the internet. Just need to say it to him face to face.
I want a divorce.
One of the most popular places you can go to get all the salacious and scandalous confessions is ScaryMommy.com. And Scary Mommy herself, Jill Smokler, is with me today. Hello. Oh my goodness, Jill, we were cracking up. And then again, some of those confessions sort of scared me. So why do you think they're going to your website?
That was a good variety. I think we just have a tendency of wanting to make it seem like everything is perfect and we have everything under control and we're handling being married and motherhood effortlessly, and we're not. And we need a place to just be able to vent and get it all out, and I offer that space and people use it.
All right, now be honest. Was there ever a moment where you were reading through these and you're like, holy crap, I need to call the cops?
Yeah, there have been times when we've gotten worrisome confessions. We've received confessions of people threatening to take pills and do awful things. And the danger of the site is that the confessional is anonymous. I can't track IP addresses. It is anonymous, and that can be scary. For the most part, confessions are pretty lighthearted or, hopefully in jest, but there definitely are some that make my skin crawl and wish I could identify who that person is and get them help.
Drew, I want to take it to dads, because Good Man Project, Steve Allman's blog, had this part in as well. Dad said, I feared having a son. I'm sometimes filled with dread. So dads are confessing stuff online as well. Is this therapy? Is this a good thing, a bad thing?
It's always a good thing to be able to sort of write things down and confess and feel like you've been honest with somebody. It's better to have an actual person. But the scary mom stuff, the dad is just expressing dread. The scary moms are actually expressing aggressive and violent plans. Like, there's a difference between a suicidal thought and a suicidal plan. Plan to burn the husband in the shower. Plan to have an open marriage. Plan to hit my kids. And again, aggressive fantasies, normal. Planning those aggressive fantasies to be acted out, now we're getting into scary moms.
Oh, well, just because somebody is typing out those words does not mean they are necessarily following through with hacking their husband with an axe. I mean, I frequently am in an elevator and I just have an urge to scream on the top of my lungs and press every button. It doesn't mean I act out on that, and I think in the same vein,
listen carefully to me. Listen carefully. If somebody on your website says, I've been contemplating suicide, that's one thing. But when they say, I have a gun, I plan to use it, here's how I plan to use it, that is that's a medical emergency. So please, let's not be Pollyanna about that.
There's a difference between that.
All right, go ahead, Deneen.
I think there's a difference between that, though, and someone saying, I stole $5 out of my kid's piggy bank and, I don't plan on putting it back, or, my God, these kids are getting on my nerves in a supermarket. I think that when you go to awesome sites like ScaryMommy.com and you see moms venting, they're just getting out frustrations that all of us carry in our heads every second of the day. We just don't say them out loud, and we don't act most of the time on them. So, I think it's a little dangerous to say, if someone's writing that on a blog, then, or that they're going to carry that out.
Listen, you guys you're not hearing me. You're not hearing me. I said if you're writing about what you're thinking, that's fine. But if you're writing about your plan or what you did, it's that you have to zero in on and go, okay, now we're kind of crossing over a little bit.
All right,
it's great to get out your aggression. Every woman has an aggressive fantasy. Every woman actually thinks about killing her kids. That's a common fantasy. But they don't go, maybe this is how I would do it if I had the opportunity. They don't do that.
And those confessions are few and far between, and I do offer resources. And I mean, the whole point of the website is to offer support. And we have an entire message board dedicated to reacting to the confessions and trying to show people resources and get them the help they need. So we do take those seriously, but they are the minority.
And we know you do, Jill Smokler, ScaryMom.com. Woo, we had a good conversation. It's just getting going, too. Get involved online at Kira H.